Welcome to the Infinite Geek.
I'm Dale Denton,
And I'm Christopher Donald.
and this is our new podcast to discuss all things wonderful in the world of Who, Doctor Who.
Ah, nice one.
Yeah, I liked it too. So this is our first episode. We've just watched the first episode of the modern era of the show, Series 1, Rose. And we're going to be discussing our thoughts on it. And every episode we're going to be doing an episode.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, I should probably play in the episode. We're going to have it running in the background on mute, just so we've got a kind of idea of where we are.
So Chris, Rose, the return of Doctor Who since 1989, well, technically 1996.
Aired 2005.
And this is the first time you've
First
watched
time
it.
I've seen it since 2005. That is 10 years. See,
Yeah,
when
a
you said
whole
that to me
decade.
earlier, a whole decade since I've seen this. I was, what age was I?
You were about like, what, 11? 10, 11?
I would have been, but what was the exact date? It
It
was
was like April, I think.
April. I would have been 11.
11.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's something to think about. I was 11 when the first modern-esque series. The way this starts,
The
it's the same way
planet.
like all the specials. It's just basically zooming in on Google Earth.
I never liked this, to be honest.
Neither did I, but you could tell, like, if you weren't watching the TV and you turned around and you saw that zoom in, it's that's Doctor Who. What special am I watching today?
It was, it was Doctor Who for a new era, an era with special effects and CGI, so they were really kind of pushing the boundaries and experimenting.
Is the fact that cause it was Doctor Who, it was should we put too much CG in it? Should we kind of stick to the practical costumes? And they did balance it quite well, because it was 2005.
See, I think it's a better balance now than it was back then. I think they pushed too much with the CGI back then.
I mean, even when we watched this the first time and we saw the building explode, it was those 2005 graphics. But at the time, it was, wow, that's awesome.
Mickey. Yeah, Billy Piper. Billy Piper, different story now. She's actually quite a accomplished actress, but back then there was kind of slight controversy because she was, Billy Piper, the pop star. What?
The pop star?
Yeah, she had a music career, remember?
I did not know that.
You didn't know that? Oh, wow. We're learning things.
10 years and this is me just figuring out she's got a pop career.
Yeah, she was like a pop star, and then this was like her first big acting gig, and people were like...
No, sorry, still opening.
People were like, why have you hired a singer? And
You've got headphones on? Sorry.
Yep. Why have you hired a singer for Doctor Who? What's this all about? But then she was awesome. Also, watch Secret Diary of a Call Girl.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Also, Penny Dreadful. She's pretty good in that too.
Secret Diary of a Call Girl.
Yes.
That was I'm going to bed early, Mom.
For research purposes.
I need to do my homework and sleep and not watch the TV all night with those God, I had a TV video player, like you could put tapes in, and there was one tape, and I would just record it over and over again, and it was her episodes of Call Girl.
So it's just this one tape, Secret Diary of a Call Girl, over and over again.
Probably shouldn't have admitted that, but
no. It was a good show.
I really hope Mum doesn't listen to this.
It was a good show.
Sorry, Mum.
So yeah, 10 years since you've seen Rose.
10 years and I can remember every bit of it.
How does it hold up for you?
It's actually not bad. Like, because it was the return, I remember sitting watching it going, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
What is this program? Because I'd never heard of Doctor Who. And like after the first episode, it was, I need more of this. The instant, I'm hooked. I like it. Give me more. Give me more of that man's flappy ears.
10 years, man, 10 years.
Something.
So it's the ears, it's the hair,
The bananas.
it's the chin, and the eyebrows. That's
True, yeah.
I remember when it first started, I had heard of Doctor Who, but I didn't know what it was, and I said to my mum back in 2005 when I seen the trailers for it, I was like, isn't a show starring Doctor Who? And I think it's a bit of a sci-fi. And she's like, oh, Doctor Who? Oh yeah, that was a great show. It had
Yeah.
back in the day, it had evil R2D2 in it. And
Oh,
those were the
that-
words
yeah.
she said to me, evil R2D2, and I was sucked in. I was like, I have to watch this. I need to see evil R2D2. Obviously, the Daleks.
I can remember my mum telling me about it, and she said that she had to hide behind the couch or hide behind something
What,
when
with
the
the
Daleks
Daleks?
or the Cybermen came on, and it's the, what do you mean? And then like episodes where you first see the Dalek and the Cyberman, it's the, well, I need to hide behind something.
Well, we were going to get to Dalek pretty soon because it was only like episode 5 or 6, but
Sure.
Dalek is such a good episode.
Yep. That was a nice voice crack there.
Thank you.
Dalek.
Anyway, Rose.
Where we at just now? Oh, the Donovan.
Yeah, the reveal of the Autons. Pretty
Autons, that's
pretty cool that they decided to begin the reboot with the Autons, who, you know, as any classic Who fan knows, first appearance in John Pertwee, the Third Doctor's very first story, Spearhead from Space, which is a great story.
Yeah, I mind you saying the plot's basically the same as this episode.
Rose is just a remake of Spearhead from Space, but in a 40-minute length.
Fair enough.
It's the same plot.
I like how the main like attack these guys have just now is judo chop.
I know, judo chop. Never mind the guns in their hands. No, judo chop.
Let me just judo chop you.
What'd you think of
It's this bit, sorry, that Rose's reaction, like they're in the elevator after he's just pulled the arm off and he's just like, oh, how many college students have done this then? It's the, no Rose, you're actually getting attacked. That arm you're holding was moving a minute ago.
If this was the 70s, you would believe, but goddamn kids today.
He's just like, oh, yeah, okay, yep. That guy's dead, bye.
Sort of, yeah.
What happened to Trevor? Oh, he's dead. No, it's not Trevor, it's
Wilson.
Wilson, no!
Wilson. Sonic Screwdriver, first ever appearance.
Oh, speaking of sonic screwdrivers.
Oh, yeah, you have your own, don't you? Is it the blue or the green?
It's green. Please pick it up. Please pick it up.
Yeah, they got it.
And then extending.
Have you noticed that Capaldi's doesn't extend? They've glued them in place.
Really?
So that, yeah, it doesn't extend.
That's a bit shit.
I kind of wish that Capaldi had his own. I wanted Capaldi to have a red Sonic.
We'll stop talking about Capaldi
Yes,
just now.
yes.
We're on Eccleston.
Eccleston, what do you think of Eccleston as a Doctor?
The first reveal, like, it was good. I enjoyed him while he was there. But I think, like, the way Tennant and the rest of them have done with having more than one season, I think if Eccleston stayed around a lot longer,
You'd love him more.
it'd be more enjoyable. But the fact that he didn't want to be in the specials and stuff like
Oh, Day of the Doctor.
that. Yeah. Like, he would have been brilliant just suddenly appearing.
Stephen Moffat did have discussions with him about it, but he ultimately did refuse.
Oh, damn.
Because he's never explained why he left Doctor Who, but he's always said that he had a clash with a few people at the top of the BBC, and he just ultimately left, which is a bit of a shame. Ultimately,
It is, yeah, because it would have been good to see him in the special.
Have you been reading any of the Titan comics with him?
No. You said there was comics, but I didn't actually read them.
Yeah, so far there's the 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor. 9th Doctor is a mini-series, 10th Doctor is an ongoing, 11th Doctor ongoing, 12th Doctor ongoing, and they just recently announced the 8th Doctor mini-series. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Paul McGann.
Aren't they doing an actual series with him? Him and River?
The audios.
Yeah.
Yeah, very excited for that.
That'd be interesting.
Not sure how that's gonna work though, because he hasn't met her yet, and because the first time they meet is in Silence in the Library.
Yeah. Well, that'd be interesting then.
I'm very excited. Do you listen? I listen to Big Finish quite a lot. Do you?
No.
You should. They're very good.
So what better about just now?
Mickey is taking the dummy arm to the bin.
You watched this and you were saying it was a good transition. Like he throws the arm into the bin, happily walks away, and it zooms in to the bin.
They're being very experimental with their transitions and their
straight
camera
to Rose's
shots.
alarm clock, basically.
Eros Lynn directed this. He did most of series 1, to be honest. He also did Dave Tennant's final episode, The End of Time.
It's this bit where she gets up and her mum shouts, just, "Oh, there's no point in getting up, go back to sleep." Like, that's just my internal head. Just as soon as I wake up in the morning, just, no, there's no point. Just,
Jackie
okay,
Tyler
just
forever
back
in
in.
your head.
oh no, thank you.
Oh, Jackie Tyler. What?
Jackie Tyler gets attacked by a Christmas tree, stands there and like screams,
I'm going to be killed by a Christmas tree.
"Oh no!"
It's like Autons attack. Mum, don't go into the shops. Autons are attacking. Can't hear you, love. I'm gonna go into the shops. Autons are attacking.
Oh, I always said that when it was on.
Yeah.
Her on the phone, just, "Mum, don't go into the shopping centre that's filled with dummies that are coming alive to kill people." "Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. I'm going into the shopping centre that are full of dummies that are going to kill me. Bye."
Since
Just see her looking at the phone, going, "You're going to get me into so many situations. I may as well kill you."
Since you started watching with this episode back in 2005, Rose was your first companion.
Yeah, that's true.
And obviously she's no longer with the show. What are your thoughts on Rose? What were your thoughts on Rose, and what are your thoughts on Rose now?
Well, the first time I saw Rose, it was the humming.
Of course, you discovered puberty.
Well, yeah, I was 11, so I sure. Oh, this bit. "There's a strange man in my room."
Anything could
Yes,
happen.
yes, there is.
Ha! No.
I'm in my dressing gown. "So you are. Anything could happen." "No, you're alright, love. See you later, bye."
She's not bad. She's rather fetching in her own way.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So Rose.
Oh yeah, Rose.
What do you think of her as a companion overall? Now that you've seen other companions like Martha, Dawn, or Amy, Clara.
Cause Rose was the first one that I saw. Like, I think for most people, you did get attached to her. You saw her go through 2 doctors, the whole Bad Wolf event, stuff like that. Her losing family members only for them to suddenly reappear.
The tragic love story with Ten.
Yeah. Getting possessed by the last human. Stuff like that. You've seen her go through quite a lot.
Yeah.
But at the same point, you've seen all the other companions go through stuff that is equally as bizarre.
Weirdly though, with Rose, it was all from her point of view. Like,
Yeah.
she kind of was the main character, and the Doctor was like.
Yeah, true. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, even the first episode was called Rose.
I suppose,
We all see it from her perspective.
This bit there, just where the hand was strangling him. He's sitting on the couch trying to get the hand off.
Again, Jackie with the hairdryer.
It's just a reaction. She just happily walks past him like, "Oh fuck, he's playing with that arm. Oh well." And then it just floats in midair and grabs her face. That must be the point where she's sitting going, "Okay, he wasn't joking. Shit."
Language.
Sorry.
There could be kids listening to this.
My
Doctor Who
apologies.
is a family show, god damn it, Chris.
The amount of stuff that happens in there, there's must be a family of lunatics.
No, you should have seen it during Tom Baker's era.
This bit, "You need to tell me what's going on." It's like, "No, don't. Bye." That explains all of Doctor Who. Just any moment you can sum it up with this episode where she's talking to him saying, "You need to tell me what's happening," and his reply of, no, I don't. That just sums up all of Doctor Who.
There's a thing, and it's happening. Ha! Bye.
Okay, bye. As he TARDISes away. See you later.
Speaking of, coming up, Rose being the only person in the world to ever notice the TARDIS disappearing.
No. Well, disappearing aye, but didn't Mickey hear it appearing and then run towards it because he knew it was Rose coming back?
Oh, and what was it, Aliens of London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After she just disappears for a year.
Yeah. It's, what do you think of the... What do you like in the episode and what do you dislike? Like...
Well, from now, like, cause it was so long ago, it's there's a lot of CG, or the CG could have done better.
Yeah.
A few lines are like, like camera shots are a bit janky and stuff like that. But at the same time, it was good for its time. Yeah, 10 years ago, which is still not easy for me to realise.
Still reeling from it.
I really am. And the fact that it was 10 years ago, it is good for its time.
it holds up well. Well, for the most part.
Oh, aye, this bit. Fucking, they're walking through
The flats.
near the flats that Matt Smith and Clara are at, and I'm just sitting going,
That's where Clara lives.
That's where Clara lives. It's you. Did you not know that? I was like, no. He could be like walking up the stairs at one point, look at his watch, and be like, this place looks familiar.
Little Rose walks by him.
Oh shit, what time zone I'm in? Looks at his watch. Oh, it's fine. I'm a few years out. I won't see her. One day he forgets and just casually walks into Rose. Alright, Rose. Who are you? Oh, no one. Bye.
Who are you, grey-haired man with scary eyebrows? I like this speech that Eccleston has. The whole "I can feel it, the turn of the hour, the turn of the earth.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I am." Every Doctor has their kind of iconic speech.
This was Tennant's. Eccleston's Tennant's was the I'm a Time Lord. I'm 900 years old. Blah 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 blah.
Capaldi's is I would say
Attack eyebrows.
I'd say flatline, where it's like, you seem determined to be monsters, so I must play my role, the man who stops the monsters. I am the Doctor.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Smith is hard because he had so many speeches.
I think the first one you really think, oh, that's his speech, is when he's on top of the Pantorica,
Pandora.
like standing at Stonehenge.
Hello, Stonehenge.
Yeah, that one. That was his for me. And then after that, he had so many more, and it was okay, you've had your speech.
Right, calm down, Smith. Calm down.
I get that you're a bit eccentric, but shush.
I do love that. This kind of brooding mystery man Eccleston plays so well, you know, because he does comedy like, "Hello, I'm the Doctor," sort of, yeah, but underneath all, he's a really tragic character because this is just after the Time War.
Yeah, I didn't make any established this episode was set after.
Day of the Doctor, yeah,
Yeah.
because he looks in the mirror and he doesn't recognise himself. It's like,
I was like, oh, look at these ears. I never realised they were there. It's like so is this just after he's regenerated?
yeah, from John Hurt to Chris Eccleston, yeah. Which is kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you heard it here first.
Like after watching all the episodes and then going back to the start, it's oh, so that's where that bit came from.
What order do I watch this in now?
That as well.
Because, I mean, Day of the Doctor, technically a Matt Smith episode,
Yeah.
even though it's got like a bunch of others in it. Technically all of them. Even Capaldi, before Capaldi happened.
Exactly. That's his first appearance.
Yeah. I lost my... I freaked out when I
You
seen
were in the
that.
cinema and watched it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, discount Google coming up.
Searchwise.
Searchwise.net. When they couldn't use Google, they used that.
Dr. Blue Box.
I actually went on searchwise.net to see if it was a real thing, and it took me to some torrent website. So there you go. There's a little now you know moment.
You should look it up. Dr. Living Plastic, Dr. Blue Box. Yeah. See where it says. I want to see that, the Doctor Who ? Website. Oh, look at that Photoshop.
Oh, you can even see the link for the website there. So if you could, I would have just went on it.
We must do this.
Oh, we're coming up to the plastic bin.
Oh, don't even get me started in the plastic bin. It burps.
I don't know.
Why does it... One, the CGI has not aged well.
Oh god, no.
And two, why does it burp?
Because it just had a whole Mickey.
Mickey fried sandwich.
A Mickey fried sandwich, exactly.
And how does Rose not realise that her boyfriend is plastic? He looks like...
Maybe she already uses plastic on him and just doesn't realise anymore.
He looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Too soon.
Oh. Is it too soon? How long's it been?
Is plastic surgery gone wrong? That's
That-
what I
yeah,
did there.
that's-
Plastic
that's-
surgery.
Yeah.
Nah. I did it funny.
You tried it funny.
Poor Clive. It's like, you think he's gonna be a weirdo, but no, he's just a normal guy with a shed and a family, and then it doesn't end well for him.
Shot in the face.
By a plastic man.
See, it would have been good if they kind of, instead of zooming in on the gun that shoots him, like they showed you from behind, and then him falling and his family's reaction. I think that would have been a bigger, like a bolder image.
I think they were trying to be careful though, that they didn't like
Yeah.
standards and all that. Don't make it too gruesome.
Not today.
Not today. Well, they certainly did get more gruesome as time went on.
Oh god, yes.
I know we're talking about Rose, but Series 1 as a whole, do you have a favourite episode of Series 1 and a least favourite?
If I can remember any of it. Like I hardly remember it.
10 years ago.
Exactly. Like I've watched episodes here and there, but at the same point it's the don't really remember. But as soon as it goes on, it's the I remember all of this.
The JFK assassination. Right.
I don't remember the JFK assassination.
You weren't there. You missed out. It was quite the show.
But I'm older than you.
Exactly. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
Oh god, no.
Stuff.
Hello, Lindsay.
Alonzi. Geronimo.
Fantastic.
Shut up.
God's sake.
Oh, the catchphrases. They're being very careful not to reference Classic Who too much in this first episode.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, because Clive makes reference to it seems to be a title passed down from father to son. That's like a mild reference to the fact different looking people have played the Doctor, so they must be fathers and sons, you know. That's how I took it anyway.
Yeah.
Why does Mickey have a bright yellow beetle? Why?
Because he didn't have a bright yellow bumblebee.
I can't even.
Transformers, plastic bins in the skies. Well, here we go. There's a plastic bin.
I love how it has a number 3 on it. oh, conspiracy theory.
What?
First episode of the reboot show has the Autons. An Auton bin has the number 3 on it. First time we ever seen the Autons was Doctor number 3. First episode of Doctor number 3. Conspiracy theory. I think so.
Maybe that's why it's got a 3 on it then.
Valid points. You heard it first, internet. I am right, you are wrong.
You heard it first from here, which you then go to Google and it's just everywhere.
All the forums. All the forums have it.
It's just, I think we're about 10 years too late for this theory.
www.drbluebox has it all. It's God help you all.
Oh,
Overdrive.
then let go of it.
Look at it.
The CG though.
I hate this so much.
It's when you think he is just literally doing the Thriller zombie pose.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm never gonna watch this the same again. That almost makes me like this more. Is the acting is he overacting here? I mean, I like Noel Clarke, but is he overacting?
Yep, he is. And Munch.
That kind of sudden disappearance of the plastic fingers.
Yeah, that was very Space Jammy.
That's the perfect description of it, Space Jam. It's just a cartoon.
God damn.
That bark though, why the bark? Well done. Oh, wow.
That was on point.
Oh, come on, Rose, you're better than this. Pizza. I mean, look at the hair. Not even the skin, but the hair.
Pizza.
Damn, this is Rings of Akaten bad.
That as well, like when he drives away, he's clearly drove there pretty well, unless he drives like that the whole time, where he just thinks the steering wheel.
He's had a litre of something while she was inside.
A litre of plastic. This bit as well, where they're sitting at a table and he's just like, "Tell me about the doctor. Doctor.
Yeah,
What's his plan?"
He's trying to be secret undercover, but he doesn't.
And
he's not very good at it.
And she's just completely oblivious to it.
Like who's stupider, the blonde or the dummy?
The dummy of the dummy.
The dummy of the dummy. Oh, Mickey, you got so much better in season 2.
No. Turned into Action Ricky.
He's trying to be like all undercover agent, you know, like get information, but then he's like grabbing her hand and it's like, tell me about the doctor.
You can tell me anything, babe, sweetheart, babe, sweetheart, babe. Just, what?
And it's like, oh, my normal boyfriend. I love how Eccleston just casually is kind of like, champagne?
It's not ours. Would you like the champagne? I'm sorry, but he said we didn't order any.
Take the hint, I'm giving champagne away. Don't question it.
God, if someone came up to my table while I'm having an argument with someone and it's just, here's the champagne you ordered, I'd be like, has it been paid for? If it has, then thank you. I wouldn't mind some free champagne.
On the house.
It's just this with the cork and it spits it out. It's very Terminator.
Boo 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 boo. Mickey Smith.
That as well.
Oh.
Body can turn into any shape and he chooses basically a spatula. Couldn't he do like a kiddie's safety knife?
Oh look.
That would do more damage.
I am Mickey the Auto on Flapjacks aplenty.
Exactly. Okay, he's just ripped Mickey's head off.
Right.
Rose complains in the TARDIS and basically nearly breaks into tears that he's ripped off the head.
Yeah, that's.
But at the point where where like when he's done it, wouldn't it be more of a you see it there?
She would be that guy that screams, where he's just like, ah. She would be like, oh my god, my boyfriend's head.
Exactly.
I can't fault this though. I do love this scene where she's panicking for her life. He's just casually into the box.
Tra-la-la, fiddly-dee.
She goes in after him and she's so terrified by what she sees that she would rather go back out to deal with Mickey the Auton.
Again, metal door and he's plasticking his way through it. I know, I'm sorry, but logic to Doctor Who. You don't do that.
Just wait till we get some later episodes.
Yeah, it's smaller on the outside.
I see what you did there. It's not what everyone always said. It's bigger on the inside. Don't blink.
Oh god, don't blink.
We're being a bit quiet. We should talk more.
It's because we've got it on in front of us.
Yeah.
This is we need to watch this.
It's kind of become a commentary track. What do you think of the TARDIS interior? Because obviously it's not what it was in Classic Who, and it's obviously changed since. What do you think?
All of this, like this is the one that everybody started to get into.
The kind of coral design.
Yeah, and then when Tennant went and everything exploded, it's what are they going to do with it now? Are we getting a new one? Are we just going to get given the wreckage?
Smith's brass instrument parade TARDIS.
I love that one.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't mind it, but it's not my favourite.
Oh, I love it.
My favourite is the Smith Capaldi one. Probably, I mean, they're two different. It's the same design, but two different versions of that design. Smith has the kind of low green lighting.
Oh yeah.
Capaldi has the red lighting, but it's also got other slight changes to it. Like there's bookcases and the workshop underneath. And
yeah, if there's bookcases there, where's the library went? Where's the swimming pool?
Swimming pool. Maybe he just kind of got rid of that after.
Somehow it's in the ceiling.
Yeah, it's just kind of like he looks up and it's just Clara drowning. You know.
How did you get up there? Get down.
Goddamn companions, you just can't get them these days.
Well, in his case, they're fucking everywhere.
No. It's like Frank Skinner.
Yeah, you're coming with me. Why? You're just coming with me. We're going to space and we're going to do some stuff.
Okay, scary eyebrows. Oh, I love this. See, oh wait, we're not there yet. No, this is when he's like, why do you sound like you're from the north?
Every planet has a north.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. He was allowed to use his kind of northern accent. David Tennant though had to use like a kind of posh English accent. He wasn't allowed to use his Scottish twang.
That's only with Capaldi.
I know, who's full on Scot, you know.
I'm angry and I'm Scottish and I'm going to enjoy it.
So,
cheers mate.
Same of Sylvester McCoy, he was allowed to do his Scottish accent. It's just kind of weird how Tennant wasn't allowed to.
Do you think if there will be another regeneration, it'll be Ginger and Scottish?
I honestly think after Capaldi, we're gonna have a female Doctor. I think that's where it's going.
That would be interesting.
especially after the female master.
Oh god, yeah.
God, that sound of disapproval.
I know.
How can you not love Gomez?
Oh, that's my computer tinging. Wonder if the audio's got that. Well,
That would be inconvenient, yes.
it would be.
Anti-plastic. Anti-plastic. Quite the Deus Ex Machina. It's like, oh look, I have this one little thing that can stop everything. No problem.
Better not get it nicked or destroyed.
It'd be such a shame if two Autons grabbed me from behind.
It's that bit though. The Autons are like a good 10 feet behind him. Rose is standing looking at the Doctor. You can clearly see, like from peripheral vision and stuff like that, she'd see them before they're at him. But it's when they're right behind him and it's the, oh Doctor, look out.
Oh, that was helpful.
I know.
I love this scene with the London Eye. Just it's massive and round and it'll be a big signal generator. Yeah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh! It's such a Matt Smith thing to do before Matt Smith.
I don't know.
I love it.
Well, I do believe one of my friends thinks I'm watching porn on the Xbox.
Well, I mean, Doctor Who counts as porn.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
If you're wondering what I mean by that, we're playing the Doctor Who episode through the Xbox, so my friends can see what webpage I'm on, and I think because it says it's Daily Motion, blah blah blah, Rose, blah blah. Do you think it's porn? Got a message from someone, you dirty boy, at least appear offline while watching that. Like,
Clearly, someone doesn't watch Doctor Who.
I don't
They
know.
would know these things.
Scott.
You were saying to me the amount of times they've reused sets.
Oh, this was in New Earth, where it was the cat people's cloning place.
To be fair, series 1 didn't have, well, most of the Russell T Davies era didn't have the highest of budgets, so can they be faulted? To an extent, yes, but you kind of get why they did it. The nesting consciousness. It's kind of weird. In Classic Who, like Spearhead from Space, the nesting consciousness was an octopus.
Was it?
Like it was all tentacles and whatnot, which was kind of creepy when it was strangling John Pertwee.
Wait,
And,
was it in space?
No,
No. Because I was going to say if it was in space, that means it was free flowing.
no, it was a spearhead from space. Oh,
Fair enough.
no, it was like an octopus type creature, but in this, it's just like a kind of lava blob
Blob of molten plastic.
that shrieks a lot.
And what you thought it was saying
It
was
sounds
Bad Wolf.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like it's shrieking Bad Wolf.
So if you ever do watch the first episode again, try and listen out for it shrieking Bad Wolf.
Because I mean, Bad Wolf does pop up in like basically every episode of series 1.
Maybe that was the first hint, but no one's ever realised. No, so it's been 10 years, everybody's realised.
Let's be honest, the internet knows these things.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I think I prefer the octopus. I don't like weird shrieky lava blob.
Well, I suppose Shrieky Lava Blob would have been better to animate than an octopus.
And yet it still looks like terrible 2005 CGI.
That's because it was 2005.
Exactly, but at least in 2005 it didn't look terrible. Whereas now,
Now it's just, we have the Avengers and shit like this. Why do you look so terrible?
not even the Avengers.
Look, there we go, the Autons coming up behind him. It's just... oh.
Doctor! Oh, thank you, Rose. That was helpful. Oh.
Oh, god damn it, Rose.
First mention of the Time War.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of the Time War? Do you think it lasted too long? Like, what do you think the last of the Time Lords? You know, Gallifrey versus Scarl. You know.
I'm not entirely sure. I've only seen it from, like, modern Doctor.
Oh well, the Time War wasn't in Classic Who. Well, it kind of was, but
I thought it was, because didn't he, like, get carted off to Gallifrey every so often to be on trial?
Yeah, but that wasn't to do with the Time War.
Oh.
The Time War actually starts in the Big Finish audios with like
right.
Dark Eyes and the Doom Coalition with the Eighth Doctor. Technically, the first act of the Time War was Genesis of the Daleks. Russell T Davies said this behind the scenes, where the Daleks were created, and it was through the actions of the Time Lords, trying to stop them being created.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, and then Remembrance of the Daleks.
Let's stop these. Oh, wait, there we go. There's the bit where she's just phoned her mum.
Yeah.
Mum, don't go to this place that's filled with all the things that's going to kill you. It's like, oh, sorry, love, can't hear you. I'm going to this place that's going to be filled with things that are going to kill me. Bye.
Oh, Jackie Tyler, how I miss you.
Oh, how I don't miss you.
Uh,
Sorry, what were you saying there?
I gotta love Rose, the lightning bolt. It's the end of the world. Oh, Rose, how you know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Rose Taylor.
Oh, the end of the world with Authons. You haven't seen Daleks or Cybermen or anything yet. This is day one.
Sycorax.
Sycorax, Jadoon.
Slitheen
Oh, wait, Rose never
from
mentioned
Raxacalifalpatorius.
Oh, well done. Even I can't do that.
And then the Absorbaloff from the twin planet of Raxacalifalpatorius called Glob.
Let's not talk about the Absorbaloff.
God.
I'm not a fan of the Absorbaloff.
Wait, so you can't say Raxacalifalpatorius?
No.
Go for it.
Raxacuf Fab. Yep. That.
Raxacalifalpatorius.
Slovene place.
Raxacalifalpatorius.
Yeah. Clom.
Club.
Uh,
What was it? The Agents of Linda.
Linda.
That I actually liked the way that episode was done. It was done from a different person's point of view.
I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, just wait till we get to that episode then.
Not just that episode, the one directly after as well, Fear Her. I'm not a fan of that either.
Fear her?
The one with the little girl that draws people.
Yeah.
That's not great.
That episode. Yeah, I don't know if we will, but we might skip episodes we don't like.
Oh, no, we have to.
We
We
have
have to do them.
Oh,
It's not going to be
Okay.
fun, but we have to do them. But see, that's the thing though. It was before Love and Monsters and Fear Her. It was two great episodes: Impossible Planet and Satan Pit. And then it was and then
Satan Pit.
And then they were followed by two great episodes: Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. Fucking Daleks versus Cybermen, which every Doctor Who fan has wanted to see since the 60s.
But then Rose getting chucked into the other dimension.
And this is going to be the only time we get to say it. Rose Tyler. End the podcast. Oh, Doctor Who fans hate us right now.
Suddenly Donna Noble.
Oh, you gotta love Donna.
Where am I? What am I doing? Home,
We're getting-
get me home.
We're getting way ahead of ourselves
I know.
here. Rose making her big gymnast leap.
Yeah. Gymnast.
Oh god, he's grabbing onto her leg again here.
Yeah, Mickey
He's
has
got
a
some.
thing for just grabbing onto legs. Right, okay. She's grabbed the axe to like make a rope. But how does she know she's like on the right rope? She's just cutting random things. If she did it the wrong way, she'd go straight into the pit.
Because she's read the script. She she knows
The
that's
plot armor's the thing.
Yes. This isn't 2006 yet. She knows she's got 2 seasons ahead of her.
Yeah.
Oh look.
Antiplastic. Yay.
Deus Ex Machina for the win.
Woo.
You gotta imagine, surely the Doctor had an ace up his sleeve for the amount of stuff he's been through.
Yeah, it wouldn't have just been the antiplastic, it would have been like
It's like,
he presses a button or something and fucking 20 vats of antiplastic just pour out the ceiling or something.
2 Autons grabbing hold of him. Oh, well, that's me then.
How inconvenient for me.
I guess this is me gonna regenerate into David Tennant now.
Oh god, imagine.
Hello, Nesting Consciousness. Barcelona.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Not like this.
not like this.
I don't want to go.
Oh. 4 words you should never say to a Doctor Who fan. I don't want to go.
I like the Daleks.
I like the I do like the
I
Daleks.
really like the Daleks.
Daleks are my favourite monster.
Oh, there we go. They're all dead.
And the
Goodbye,
twitching.
Plastic Man.
There's this one where the head's backwards but the leg's twitching. That's always
That's
to this
like-
day freaked me out.
The body's backwards. Like the top half is backwards, but then the arms are backwards and the legs are backwards.
Stop it. It's horrible.
It's weird, that one.
And Jackie has the cheek to say to Rose, "Don't go outside, it's dangerous."
That's the last time she's like the phone call. She phones. Was it Rose phones her mum? Doesn't say a word, and it's Jackie. Was it?
Rose, it's dangerous, don't leave the house.
Yeah, Rose, don't go outside. It's dangerous. And she just laughs, and that's the last conversation they have for about 2 years.
Yeah, until Aliens of London.
Yeah. So in 2 years, her mum has only had her laugh to remember after an alien invasion. And it wasn't even a, ha, I'm okay laugh, it's just a, ha, you're so stupid.
Hang up. This scene where he's inviting her and then she basically tells him no.
He says no. As soon as he appears back saying, oh, it's a time machine, it's just the instant, well, I'm going to fuck up the universe and go and save my dad.
I'm convinced that when he disappears here, he goes to Day of the Doctor to save Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to think that.
That's going to be my headcanon.
That would be good. If it does, if like it's ever kind of admitted that that's when it happens, like because of the events that have happened that day, he thinks I should probably go and lend a hand, or I've been holding this off for a while, and goes back and does it or something like that.
Stephen Moffat, confirm our fan fiction.
Please do. Thank you very much, please.
Yeah.
Well, this is basically at the end of the episode. There's not much
Pretty
after this.
much. There's a nice little preview for the next episode as well. End of the World, which I would argue is. You don't
I
like
give
it?
you breath of my lungs.
Do you like or dislike End of the World?
I like it, but there's also like the superhuman powers that this Dr. Sudden has, where he walks through the fan. That's never explained.
The Doctor has weird powers that he uses sometimes just because the script requires him to.
Basically, his plot armor.
Yeah, and then he'll never use them again.
Like that, I can suddenly phase through a fan. Would come in so handy in other episodes.
Or like Capaldi in Kill the Moon, where I can see the future, the past, the present. I see all of time.
Yeah. No, you don't. There's so many things that have happened that you couldn't see before. It's like, don't lie to us.
Every time you've regenerated, you didn't see that coming.
Exactly.
Except in Logopolis, where you have fucking the Watcher. Like, yeah, you're gonna regenerate.
What do you mean I'm going to? Oh, there she goes, running to the TARDIS, all smiley faced.
Oh, 2005 is gonna be a great year.
Nothing bad's ever going to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
What's this? What's that? What do you mean about a wolf?
No.
Game shows with Anne Robinson? Android?
Nothing
Oh,
bad's
God.
ever supposed to happen. First episode. The end of the world.
Oh God.
The face of Bo.
Oh, hi Jack.
Shh, spoilers.
See when that was revealed.
Yeah, the Doctor's face is your face. It's like, no.
You son of a.
Oh, end of the world.
Well, there we go. That's us done for the first episode for Rose.
Quite enjoyed this. It's been a while since I've watched this.
And if you want, you could actually, well, it's probably a bit late to say this, but you can put the first episode on
Maybe
of Rose and then play this at the same time.
could pretty much do this as a commentary track.
Oh, well, there you go. We're not doing podcasts, we're doing commentary tracks where we don't talk about the episode, we only occasionally mention it
We're
and then
doing
talk about everything else.
we're doing a Comcast.
A Comcast.
A podtery.
Communism cast. That sounds good.
Oh, Mother Russia.
Guten Tag, Putin.
That was German.
I realised that after I said it. Whoops.
All the references. But yes, thanks for listening, folks.
If you've listened this far, thank you for that. If you have enjoyed what you've heard so far, give us a... How does SoundCloud work? Is it likes or is it
We'll figure the things out.
comment, like, if that's the thing that you do on this, follow us or subscribe to us, whatever it is that SoundCloud works as.
I've been Chris.
You've not been Chris, you've been
Oh
Dale.
crap! I've been Dale.
How could you forget your own name?
I don't know. Doctor Who does these things. There must have been a silence involved.
A what?
Exactly. I've been Dale. He's been Chris. We'll be back with our next episode. Where we will be reviewing and talking about hopefully some new Doctor Who news, but also Series 1, Episode 2, The End of the World. Looking forward to it, Chris.
I'm actually, because I do like this episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode. Almost a better start to what Doctor Who is than what Rose was, because Rose was just, dummies.
There's that thing, okay, she's coming with me, bye.
Whereas End of the World is like, oh crap, space, aliens, time travel, what?
Plot development.
Things and happenings, oh my.
Well, like we said before, if you've got this far, thanks for listening, and
Yeah.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, folks.
Bye!
Boo-wee-oo.